Ah, good peeps, Dauphin, Pig City, and around the globe. Welcome to Beer for Breakfast, Oot N Aboot at Dauphin's Country Fest. We're here with Leaf Rapids, Carrie, and Devin Latimer, a rose between two thorns. I've been aching to make that joke. That's pretty much all I got.
But these thorns feel good.
Some thorns.
She always knows what to say. Quick tangent from all the Riddlin kids out there. First time Carrie was ever on Beer for Breakfast, brought us cookies. Shaped like ends for the other band, Nathan. Check them out. But it's all about Leaf Rapids right now, a fine set. And during that set, one thing that stuck out was you joked about all the dark songs. You've got a great way with melancholy, but you are such an upbeat person, and we don't want to hear anything like Joan Crawford because there aren't any. This is Peg City. We don't have any dirt. But you're such an upbeat person, and Devin, man, Mr. Laid Back there.
Maybe?
Yeah,
I'm the dark part.
You're the dark part. Uh-oh. Tell us about, so how do you get, where do these dark songs come from when you're such a happy home?
Well, I guess there's just a balance because this world is obviously not always a happy place. Maybe it's my therapy. Maybe that's why I'm so happy. That's probably it. Because I delve into the dark side, and I have to live with this guy.
That's bound to come out.
You've taken one of his biochem tests, then.
Yeah, that's right. He does experiments on me at home.
But seriously, though, you got a great way with melancholy, and you also have a theremin in the band, which is unique. And people associate that with eerie. What is it about the theremin that you love?
It's one of those bizarre instruments that is so challenging that as soon as you make a little bit of headway, you're sort of hooked. Like it's an instrument. If for any of you who might not know about the theremin, you don't actually touch the instrument. You're just interrupting electromagnetic frequencies with your hands. So it looks like you're playing nothing, and there are no frets. And so it's very challenging, and I'm always up for a good challenge. And like you said, it's sort of spooky, ghost-like, which appeals to me.
Well, that's all that's the sounds you hear in science fiction movies or My Favorite Martian, and essentially what you're doing is creating feedback within a radio. That's super simplistic. Bill Nye will totally destroy me about that, but close enough. You're controlling feedback on a radio, and there's more than one kind of theremin. You can have 1, 2, or 3 antennae on yours. And
really?
The third one? Are you surprised about that?
Yeah.
Because you've got you played one with 2.
I have one with pitch and volume. What's the third one?
I can't remember for the life of me. I just saw it and I turned the page because there's a rule at home: no new projects. So, but you've got one with 2 antennas. Tell us a bit more about the theremin and the challenge and the controlling it, and what does it do for the music? What brings it into you for this project in particular?
Well, the instrument was invented in the early 1920s by Russian scientist Leon Theremin, and it was right around when electricity was just being utilized, so it precedes keyboards and everything. It was the first electronic instrument invented, and it's just a single note, and so you control it by getting closer or farther away from the tall antenna on it. Everyone should look it up. The theremin, Theremin, and so you actually don't touch it, so there aren't any frets involved or any strings. You're not touching anything. So it can be very frustrating. Most people try it for about 5 minutes and just give it up because some people, they can't even believe you can make a melody with it. But I just fell in love with it from the start, and I actually got to play with the Winnipeg Symphony Orchestra for a new music festival in February, which was amazing.
It always is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And terrifying.
We're not going to go on that tangent. That creates a great sound for Leaf Rapids. Gives it something special. Something else that's special is the name of the project.
Yeah, Leaf Rapids. That's Devin grew up there, actually.
So what made you, but where was the inspiration? Like, you know what? That's what the project should be called. My hometown.
Yeah, you will call it after my hometown because
he's a control freak.
That's right. I think it was really Carrie. She wrote there was a few songs that kind of centered around small town, and I think she was inspired by the North. She'd come up with me a few times and loved the people, loved the landscape, loved a lot about just all of northern Manitoba, so Lynn Lake, Leaf Rapids, that whole area. And basically she chose the name. I think it was just a name she really liked, and there was, a bit of a song cycle involved, I guess, as well.
Such a good name.
Yeah, so she really chose the name, and both names were too close to me. I think we toyed with the idea of Lynn Lake and Leaf Rapids, and even Sheridan, which is another town that all of my ancestors, I guess, came from originally, also in northern Manitoba. But it was Leaf Rapids that she gravitated towards, and they were all too close to me, so it was time.
It has a romantic, sort of recluse, crazy town sound,
Especially combined with the album title, Lucky Stars. Leaf Rapids, Carrie and Devin, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you, Bruce.
Thanks, Bruce.
This has been Beer for Breakfast, Oot N Aboot, Dauphin's Country Fest. Until we meet again, be good, have fun, stay motivated.